This conference will now be recorded.
Guys, why are you so scared of presentations? Because it is nothing big. Like in my previous batches, people used to fight to get the number. They always used to get on first. Okay,
Ma'am,
so
I
why
will
are
go first.
you scared? Yeah, why are you all scared?
I'm also.
Who is speaking?
Ma'am, Aryan.
Also.
Aryan. Okay. Let me make you the presenter.
Whether I have completed, but the last question I haven't completed.
Okay, whatever you have done, even if you have connected to data and done data cleaning, also you can share it with us. So whatever you have done, just
Yes,
show it.
thank you.
Ma'am, can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Ma'am, this is the like average cancellation by cities,
Mm-hmm.
and Hyderabad has the highest number of cancellations,
Okay.
and
Okay.
this is
Just, yeah. One sec. Sorry to interrupt you. I'll give you one flow of presenting the data. Okay. So,
okay, ma'am.
Do you have this PDF open with you?
Ma'am, I will open it.
Yeah. So now I'm explaining Aryan how to start the presentation, and whoever comes after Aryan, everyone has to follow this particular flow. Okay. So whenever you're presenting, you first have to tell me the problem statement in your words. Okay. So what is the data about? And what are the major things like right now this data is for different cities, so what are the different cities, names of the different cities? Okay, what is the data about? Okay, don't read it from the PDF. You have to explain the problem statement to me on your own, whatever you have understood. There is no right and wrong over here. Okay, so just explain me what data it is in just a small paragraph, and then start with your explanation about the charts. When you're explaining the chart, you have to tell me that what analysis you are doing. Okay, so if you are showing me a bar chart, so this bar chart you have created for what is the problem statement for that, and in your own words. Okay, so Aryan, can you start?
Yes, ma'am.
You can take help of the PDF to explain. Okay, so
Okay,
start
ma'am.
with the problem statement.
Ma'am, this data is about the caps, that
Okay.
different kinds of caps, and it tells us about their price, cancellations, and all the data that is generated by a cap organization. So here I have found like the first statement is to figure out the and compare the total cancellation by the cities. And the question is, does Hyderabad have maximum cancellation percentage? So as I can see, as you can see here, the cancellation of all the caps according to cities, and we can surely state that Hyderabad has the highest cancellation percentage. Some cancellation is done by driver and some cancellation is done by customer. So here we can see the driver cancellation is very low, but the customer cancellation is very high for Hyderabad, and the customer
Okay.
cancellation is high for all the four cities.
Okay.
And ma'am, our next statement is using side by side chart. We have to compare the customer cancellation and driver cancellation across various zone of Hyderabad. So here we can see the cancellations of cancellation done by customer and cancellation done by drivers in different zones. And here we can see the zone 10 and zone 8 has the highest cancellation, and driver cancellation is low as compared to customer cancellation. The third thing we have to compare is compare total cancellation, customer cancellation, and driver cancellation over days. So here we can see the total cancellation is high on day 4th and as compared to other days, and the driver cancellation is minimum again, and customer cancellation is greater than driver cancellation. So between the week it is higher.
Okay.
Yeah, the fourth problem is using a stacked bar chart. Observe customer cancellation across zones and for a window. Are cancellation confined to any particular time zone or not? So here we can see the cancellation is not confined to any particular time zone, and we have compared the cancellation across 4-hour windows. So like in 4-hour window, all the partitions have almost same cancellation ratio, so it is not confined to any particular zone, or it is not confined to any particular hour. And the last thing is using scatter chart, understand which factor have a strong correlation with cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
uh, it is price, demand, or the ETA. So here we can see all three of them, the price, the ETA, and the demand have high correlation with the cancellation.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am, that's it.
Okay. Good. Good presentation.
Thank
So, what is your conclusion on this? Have you thought about any conclusion on this?
you. Ma'am, what I have observed is that the cancellation is higher on the middle weeks, like middle days, like day 3, day 4, day 5, as compared to other
Mm-hmm.
days. The Hyderabad has the highest ratio of cancellation. All three factors affect, like all three factor have high correlation with cancellation. And ma'am, the like cancellation in all zones of Hyderabad is almost same.
Okay. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Good. Good presentation. Thank you so much, Aryan.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, Funny, you want to say something?
It's me, Sayed.
Sorry, Funny, I didn't get you.
It's me, Sayed, not Sunny. My name is Sayed Gulam Yazdan.
Okay, Sayed, you want to say something?
Yeah, I don't mind. Can I? If you don't mind, can I try? I want to
Sayed,
present.
Sayed, I'm not able to hear you clearly.
My-
Ma'am, can I present next? I'm Abhijit.
Yeah, Funny has asked first. So after you, after Funny, it will be you, Abhijit. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Okay. And after Abhijit, it's Datta. Okay, just remember your sequence.
Yeah, can you hear
Okay,
me?
Funny, I Yeah, I can
Ma'am,
hear
am I
you.
audible?
Yes, Fanny, you're audible. I'll make you presenter. Yeah, Sayed, please go ahead. What
Yeah,
you were
can you
saying?
make me
Ma'am,
the
my charts
desktop,
are
funny
correct.
desktop as a presenter?
Yeah, sure. One second.
Ma'am, my charts are correct.
Yes, Aryan, they were correct.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, is it visible?
Yeah. So
Huh.
just
Hello.
before Funny goes there, I'll give you one small feed. I didn't mention it, Aryan, but since you asked me about the charts, only thing is that you can a little bit improve on the keeping a same color pattern. So the aesthetics wise, few things you can add to your chart, and you should be able to come up with some observation on the charts. So those two things you can add on, but those are again the later part of an analysis.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Funny, now you can go ahead.
Hi, Vadi.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Uh,
Yeah, you sure saying something?
yeah.
Yeah. Uh,
Uh,
Sorry. Actually, I want to ask that where I will get that PDF and data because I didn't get anything.
Share in the drive link.
Drive link. Let me check because I
Yeah.
don't have that. Let me check. Okay. Thank you.
If you have attended all the lectures, you would be having the drive link.
Yeah, I am attending. Just let me check. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Actually, Vaidehi, I didn't attend the last Friday actually, and didn't even do the
Okay.
went through the recording.
Okay, no problem. The data is still there in the drive link. You can download it. Now you know what to do, right? So you can prepare
Yeah,
it
yeah.
for tomorrow.
Okay, okay, Vaidehi, yeah.
Okay. Before Funny starts, anyone has any other questions or any doubts to ask? Anything?
Yeah, Vaidehi, good evening, Sarod this side.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I have also not attended that my Friday's class, and I went through the recording video actually, and that
Mm-hmm.
video actually you were discussing about something,
Sorry, I didn't get you.
and when I found that can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, in Friday's class, actually, there was some issue. That's why I could not attend that class, and I went through the video, recorded video actually of that class.
Mm-hmm.
And as I found, you were discussing about Microsoft account, and you have published all the projects we have done so far. But
Mm-hmm.
as you said that how to create Microsoft accounts and all, you have discussed it in the beginning of the class. But as I can find that in beginning of the class, you have discussed about how to install Power BI and all, and I didn't get that recording video of that how to install how to open a Microsoft account and all.
Okay. So the first lecture, last 15 to 20 minutes session, you try to see. It is explained over there.
In that video, in where you had discussed about
Installation.
how to install Power
Installation
BI.
video. Yes, in the same video, we discussed this creating account in last 20 to 25 minutes time. That time we discussed this. So initially there was some challenge coming up, but then we ended up in finding the right way to create it. So little bit you'll have to have patience and forward the video and try to find it out. We have discussed
Vaidehi,
earlier.
Vaidehi, I'm interrupting here. Sorry. Actually, that video, whatever we have done in our class, has not been uploaded. It is some other lecture one video. Anyway, they are both the same, almost same, but that installation part is not there in the video. That is there in our recorded session.
Exactly, actually, I have the same issue actually.
Yeah.
I think we have
Okay.
that video on our Zoom classes because I have downloaded from that, and both the videos I have downloaded. Or
Okay,
else
I
we
think
can
Actually,
you can talk to
as I
Sanchita
can
ma'am.
see, there are two videos. Actually, I can see there are two videos of Power BI session one, One is
Yes.
which we had discussed about how to install Power BI, and another one is there was no audio actually, only video part was there, and there was some presentation like
Yes.
about the process. That's it.
Exactly. And this is
Oh,
not that class which we had attended. This is some other
yeah,
class.
it was maybe it was not our classes video. It was some other classes video. We can talk to Sanchita ma'am, I think.
By the ma'am, if you can help, if you will talk to her, then she can do something.
Yeah, I'll ask her to upload it.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll ask her to upload it. And meanwhile, if you are having any difficulty with uh, I mean, if today basically today and tomorrow we are dedicated to presentations. So let us try to work on that. And tomorrow I think we will be getting some time at the end. So if you have any queries, maybe we can take it at that time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Not an issue. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we start? Um.
Yeah. Am I audible?
Yes, Funny, you're audible.
Huh. Generally, the case study is about the app-based cab company. Is
Mm-hmm.
my screen visible? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you are
App-based
visible.
cab companies like Ola, Uber, Meru, etc. The data set we got, we have the demand, fulfillment percentages, utilization percentages, cancellation percentages, and all the data we got. And if from this data, it explains that manager generally weekly reviews about cancellation percentages and its uh, what is how the algorithm works, what is how the app company is performing. By that, he observed that Hyderabad seems higher. Is that really what he seems to know what is happening with the cancellation percentage in Hyderabad is higher? Is that so? And he has some few questions like he want to know what is happening. With the app in Hyderabad region, whether why the cancellation percentage is higher in Hyderabad region. For that, he asked if uh, data analyst to prepare a bar chart in comparing the cancellation percentages and zone-wise cancellation percentages and line charts to compare total cancellations and customer cancellations and cancellation by drivers over days. And using a stacked bar chart, he asked he want to know observe customer cancellations across zones and 4 hour window, and what is the main reason for this cancellation, is it price or demand or the waiting time, etc. For that, we made a bar chart as he asked, is the cancellation percentage in is Hyderabad is really high or not. For that, we based on the data available, there we have 3 4 cities. Before going to upload, before going into this data, we have I checked all the I checked the data about whether we have any flaws, any errors, or whether the data required any data cleaning. The data seems right. There is no cleaning is not required for this data. And after that, we made a for first question which he asked to prepare a bar chart, average total cancellation by city. And does Hyderabad have a maximum cancellation percentage? We can see that average cancellation percentage by the city, Hyderabad has a 33.2 percentage, which is higher compared to the rest of the cities. And coming to the next question, he asked zone-wise cancellation percentage. For that, we can see that the zone-wise cancellation percentage for with the driver cancellation and average customer cancellation. We can see that every zone has an similar cancellation percentage, and the cancellation percentage is higher for customers compared to the driver cancellation. This cancellation if you can see the Hyderabad in Hyderabad city itself, it have 28% cancellation by customer and 5.2 cancellation by drivers. If we go drill down to zones, we can see the respect to zone cancellations. And for the coming to the third question, he asked you to prepare a line chart comparing total cancellations, customer cancellations, and driver cancellation over days. We can see the line chart that the national average is somewhat 28% of total cancellation and uh, of average total cancellation, and 23% for customer cancellation and 5.2% for driver cancellation. And for Hyderabad, we can see that it is 33% average cancellation and 28 and 5. But in day 5, we can see the peak, which is 35% cancellation with 34.68 of total cancellation, and that 29.26 is comes to customer cancellation and 5.42 for driver's cancellation, which is the and after that we can see which he asked about a stacked bar chart. Observe customer cancellation across zones and all cancellation confined to any particular time window or zone. We can see that if we check for all these cities where the cancellation is not particularly confined to any zone, every zone and every time frame has the same similar amount of cancellations. And since the manager is particularly keen about Hyderabad, and we can see that Hyderabad in every zones has the same type of cancellation in every hour, in every 4-hour time slot. And oh, is the screen visible? Yeah,
Yeah, you are
in every
visible.
in every time slot. Yeah, and for this we can check that entire every zones has a similar type of cancellation from customers, and there is no particular zone confined. It is not confined to any particular zone for regarding to cancellations. And coming to the fifth chart, he want to check the scattered chart where what is there any particular reason for cancellation, whether the price or demand or waiting time, to see what is the main factor which is causing for this cancellation. If we check this scatter chart, but he may be wrong, but I can observe that waiting time has the main issue for this cancellation, which we can see there is a strong yeah, 1 minute, which has a strong correlation. So the app may get a glitch with this waiting time, and which leads the customers to cancel their cabs. This is my conclusion.
Okay, very good, very good. So, a good approach, very good. Did you need to do any data cleaning for this? Have you applied any data cleaning steps for this?
For this, once we actually I also tried to correlate where what is the there is a correlation with waiting time and demand and this price. For that I if we see that I tried to I tried to apply different regions. Oh, actually, I applied for different regions and checked it. For that, in Hyderabad city only, we got this main. Wait 1 minute. Yeah, Mm, I think. Yeah, if we can see that the remaining cities is confined to a particular waiting time, but Hyderabad city has a vast range in this waiting time. So the app
Mm-hmm.
may got glitch in this waiting time in particular to Hyderabad region.
Okay. It can be the glitch in the app, or can it be traffic?
It may be. it can happen.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Good attempt.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Abhijit, you ready?
Yes, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Please go ahead.
Hi, Vaidehi and everyone. There's a situation that has happened while talking about the data, seeing collecting the data of various cab-based companies like Ola, Uber, and all the companies. Our product manager has found out that while all the numbers seems to be healthy, but in a particular region, in a particular city, Hyderabad, the cancellation rates are very high. So of all the data he has collected, he has given us a few set of questions, and he is not being able to understand the reason why this is happening. So he has given us a set of questions to try to analyze the why the cancellation rate is very high in Hyderabad. What may be the reason? What may be the possible reason for customers cancelling cabs more in Hyderabad? So the first question that was put forward to us was to collect the compare the uh, to using a bar chart. We have to compare the average total cancellations by city. So he's asking, does Hyderabad has the highest cancellation percentage? So using a bar chart, we can see clearly that the sum of cancellations in Hyderabad is much higher compared to other cities, Jaipur, Pune, and Bangalore. It is at 33.2%. While in other cities, Bangalore, Pune, and Jaipur has the lowest, and the Hyderabad has the highest cancellation percentage. Using a bar chart, we saw that thing that the Hyderabad, it's confirmed that Hyderabad has the highest cancellation percentage. Moving to the next chart, he has asked us to he has asked us to one second. I'll open the questions. He has asked us to, using
Yeah.
a side-by-side bar chart, compare average customer cancellations versus the driver cancellations. Means he was not being able to understand whether the customers are cancelling more in Hyderabad or the drivers are cancelling more. So based on the data that we are given, we can clearly see that the customer cancellation rate is much higher than the driver cancellation rate. And it is almost similar across all the zones, while zone 1 is at the lowest and zone 8 is at the highest. But still the data shows that the cancellation rate is almost the trend which is going is almost similar. The customers are canceling, the customer cancellation rate is much more higher than the driver cancellation rate. While coming to the third question, so we have been put forward is using a line chart, we have to compare the total cancellations, customer cancellations, and driver cancellations over days. It may be across all the cities. So what we in the third question we can see over the days, we can see that on the day one and the day two and the rest of the days, compared to all the rest of the days, the cancellation rate is almost similar, but on the day four particularly, the cancellation rate percentage is much higher. Means the customer cancellation and driver, both the driver customer cancellations and customer cancellations both are very much higher. And across all the zones and 4 hour window, we can see that the cancellation is not confined to a particular zone or a particular time period. Based on the data we are given, it's almost similar in all the time zones and all the zones and all the windows. And coming to the last question, when we are trying to analyze the cancellations, what is the factors we can affect the cancellations, and while analyzing that, we can clearly see, using a scatter chart, we can clearly see in these four cities, when we compare the cancellation rate with the average price, the price is very low in Hyderabad, but still the cancellation rate is very high. While comparing to the other factors such as the demand is also low in Hyderabad, cancellation rate demand is also lower in Hyderabad, but still the cancellation rate is high. Only the one factor which shows the upward trend is the ETA, estimated time of arrival. So considering this factor, we can uh, by considering all the factors and everything, we can clearly observe that Hyderabad has the highest cancellation percentage, and the reason for the highest cancellation percentage is the estimated time of arrival. So that's the main reason why most of the people in Hyderabad are cancelling their cabs. Other than that, there is no other factor which can create a problem when it comes to the cancellation of cabs. So the product manager can send this data to the companies and ask them to reduce their average time of arrival. The one factor that could affect this is the traffic, and second could be the we can onboard more cabs in that city, The companies can onboard boat caps, or they can come up with that pool facility. They can aggressively do that, come up with pool facilities where more and more people can board the same cabs if they're traveling in the same route. This is the observation I have come to by seeing the data and everything.
Correct. Very good. Very good. Good way of analyzing the data. You have not just confined to the data or the questions. You have tried to come up with some solution on that. So that's a very good approach. Good work, Abhijit.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Datta, are you ready? Shall we start with you?
Yes, ma'am, I'm ready, but I need to work on more, like, because like I'm not I predict the analyze, but I have to add some things. So like I
Okay,
can
just
Ma'am, can I
present
present
stop
whatever
this
you
stop
have.
sharing?
scenario.
Can I
Present
stop sharing
whatever
now?
you have. Yeah, Abhijit, please.
Yeah, thank
Just
you.
share whatever you have, and maybe we all can discuss some things. Then you can add later.
Uh, okay, sure.
Okay? Yeah,
Yeah,
because this is not an exam, so don't worry. Nobody's going to give you
yeah.
marks
Because
on that.
last whole week I'm not presenting.
Yeah,
Sorry, I'm not attending any class because of some reason. I just saw the
right.
video and like
Okay. Let us see how you have performed.
actually. Okay. Are you able to see my screen, ma'am?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay. Yeah. So here is the our data. We can predict
Mm-hmm.
the data is totally about the Ola cab and the company. We can the company want to know about what's going on in the like the what's going on by the cancellation, utilization, and fulfillment. So while going through these numbers, we can realize that the Hyderabad city has more cancellation rate as compared to other city. But why it's happened, they want to know about it. So because of that, they have some question like the Hyderabad's total cancellation how is going on and the compare average customer. So we can go for our presentation. So first question is using a bar chart, compare the average total cancellation by the city, and does Hyderabad have maximum cancellation percentage. So from our bar chart we can predict. From below chart, we can conclude Hyderabad is the city that have maximum cancellation data with the 33.17 percentage as compared to other Bangalore, Pune, and Jaipur city.
Okay.
Yeah, in the second scenario, we can see using a side by side chart compare average customer cancellation versus driver cancel cancellation across various zone in Hyderabad. Note your observation. So we can see that in the there is the custom average of customer cancellation, this chart, and this chart is about the driver cancellation zone in Hyderabad city only. The average
Mm-hmm.
customer cancellation in Hyderabad city is highest in zone 8 with the percentage of 29.88,
Mm-hmm.
and the driver cancellation in the Hyderabad city is the highest in zone 8 only with the percentage of 19.93. So we can say that zone 8 has highest cancellation percentage by customer and the driver also. So we can say that zone 8 have some problem in the Hyderabad city only.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to work on that in the zone 8.
Okay.
Yeah, in the third question, using a line chart compare total cancellation, customer cancellation, and driver cancellation over days. Note your observation. So we can see that from below line chart at day fourth, cancellation by customer, driver, and total cancellation is the highest as compared to remaining days. And day first to day second, cancellation done by all the customer and the total cancellation is approximately same. And after
Mm-hmm.
second days to 4 days, it's continuously increasing. So we have to work on day 2 to day 4. So after that, it's decreasing till 4 to 5 days. and after 5 to 7 days it remains same. In the day first to second cancellation is done by customer, and the total cancellation is approximately same after fifth and
Okay.
7 days. In the question 4, we can see using a stack bar chart, observe customer cancellation across zone 4 and 4-hour window. Are cancellation confined to any particular time zone or window? So we can say that there are different time zones with different highest window from others. So there are 6 windows, the time zone and zone 8, and with the percentage. So in the like 0 to 4 hour, in the first 4 hour we can say that highest zone is 8 in the, yeah,
Okay.
in the this one, yeah, with the percentage of 17.11%. And in the 4 to 8 hour we can say that zone 3 have, yeah, zone 3 have a more percentage as compared to other, like 17.28. So there is the like the all windows of time zones, and highest zone are there with the percentage. So hardly more are like the highest percentage with the all, so 16 to 20 in the zone 1, with the percentage of 17.17. And in the last question we can say, using a scatter chart, understand which factor have strong correlation with the cancellation. It is price, the demand,
Mm-hmm.
or ETA, etc. So we can predict,
Mm-hmm.
we can give me a second. Yeah,
So in this chart,
yeah,
you have not added the values. It's just the
yeah, actually.
cancellation and demand. So you need to add the
Mhm.
values to it. That is missing
Okay,
in the chart.
okay. So we can predict the demand have the strong correlation with the factor of cancellation from my point of view.
Okay, so for this
Maybe
chart, you
I
cannot
am
come up
wrong.
with a conclusion. Yeah, yeah, this
Okay,
one is not correct. So scattered chart should have
okay.
all the points, no data points.
Yeah,
Those are
yes,
not
actually.
present.
So where I'm lacking, ma'am,
You need to
I
bring
have to add
a field to the values
fail.
field.
Okay,
Mm, mm, there is nothing on the value. There's only one point on the chart. So you have to bring the row level data on the chart, no? So you have to bring a field
okay.
on the values.
Sure, sure. I'm going to work
Okay.
on that. Sure, for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Other charts, ma'am, are like,
All are fine. All are good.
okay. I need to work on that. I know.
Yeah. But a good attempt.
Yeah, yeah. Because actually, last whole week I'm not attending the single class,
Mm,
ma'am. So I just saw the videos and
that's
did it.
okay. No problem. No problem. Good attempt.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, ma'am.
O- Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
Ma'am, also one thing. So uh, I'm going to work on this. So can I attempt next, like tomorrow
Again. Okay.
again? Yeah,
Only this one chart you can show it to me tomorrow. Or if you have done any major changes, then you can show it to me tomorrow.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Okay. Who will go next now?
Me, ma'am, Rahul Singh.
Sayed, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Let me give you the access. Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my screen is visible.
Yes, it is visible.
Hi, this is Sayed, and we have got a data of cab. So we have to find out that where the city is going to be less what it means Wait a minute. I have to see a PDF.
Okay.
As we got the data of cab, and our manager he want to knows from us that which cities have less cancellation and high cancellation between four cities, and as an analyst we have to find out the uh, that problem. So first question is about that using the bar chart, compare the average total cancellation by cities. And he have asked us from that, does Hyderabad have maximum cancellation percentage? So I have gone through with through this chart, through this bar chart. I have seen that the red color shown that the Hyderabad, and the rest of the color shown the least cancellation. And yes, the Hyderabad has the maximum cancellation compared to the other city. The average cancellation of Hyderabad is 33% rather than the Bangalore, Pune, and Jaipur. And next question is that we have to use side by side chart comparing average customer cancellation and driver cancellation across various zone in Hyderabad. So we have observed through side by side chart that the zone, um, yeah, dark blue color show that the driving average driving cancellation is low as compared to the customer cancellation. And I have noted something that in Hyderabad, zone 8 have the highest cancellation by the customer, and zone 7 is the highest cancellation by driver, whereas zone 1 is the least cancellation by customer as well as driver. Come to the third question.
Okay.
Using the line chart, compare the
Mm-hmm.
total cancellation, customer cancellation, and driver cancellation over a day. And I have observed that using the line chart, that the 14th of days, you can look at this, at 14 days, means second week, the sum of cancellation is 13,49184%, and the sum of customer cancellation is 1103392, and the sum of travel cancellation is 245186. And come to next question. We have to use stack bar chart, and we have to observe that the customer cancellation through zone wise in 4 hours, and cancellation confirmed by the which particular time or zone. So I have, instead of using a stack bar chart, I have used cluster chart, and there I
Mm-hmm.
have put it at some there I have put it some line, above
Mm-hmm.
line and lower line. In this, I have found that in zone 5, 4 hours, between 4 to 8 a.m. in zone 5,
Mm-hmm.
customer cancellation is low. And here in 4 hours, 0 to 4 means from midnight to 4 morning PM, for morning AM, zone 8 have high cancellation.
Okay.
I think, and the last question I haven't done, but I have tried this. Maybe I will represent it to you tomorrow. Okay,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
Like a scatter chart. Scatter
Yeah,
chart.
it was a scatter chart now.
Okay. Okay, fine.
How was that?
Yeah, fair enough. Good.
Thank you.
Okay, who will go next?
Me, ma'am. Rahul Singh.
Hello.
Okay.
Ma'am, sorry to disturb you between.
Yeah.
Can you tell me only one thing, like how can we highlight the like the single particular, like the cities so I'm not able to do that.
Single particular what?
I think he's talking about single
I'm going.
particular bar, right?
Yeah, he's talking
Is
about
What's it?
column,
Column, yeah.
color
Okay.
column. No,
just click on that, no? Then you will be able to. Are you talking about highlighting it with a different color or something like that?
Yes, yes.
Is that what you mean, Datta?
Ratta is
We are
not
not able to
audible
hear
to
you
us.
properly.
When I'm audible now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm asking like how we can highlight the particular in the chart, like column also.
Mm, Datta, we are not able to hear you properly. Last 15 minutes, can I take your query at that time? Is it okay? Okay. Yeah, Rahul, please go ahead. He seems to be having a bad network.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing great. I am Rao Singh. I am going to present a today PPT. Here we
Mhm.
have some data which are about cab. Uh, like I'm working in the company, and my manager told me that he want to review demand number of demand made by customers, and what amount of percent of watch cab allocated, that is fulfillment and utilization and cancellation. While going through the data, he realized that the Hyderabad has city is has healthy relationship with the cab, that number of booking, but he also realized that the cancellation is higher than most of the cities. Then later he validated the within national average, and which was 6% higher uh, in all by all the cities. Later on, he has some question like what happened in this week in within the city? Are drivers canceling more, or price algorithm fails that cause price to be increased, and why more customers are canceling? So that to analyze that, we have created some charts. Like by using bar charts, we have to compare total cancellation by city. Does Hyderabad have maximum cancel percentage or not?
Mm-hmm.
And by using slide bar chart, we have to compare average customer cancellations versus driver cancellation across various zones in Hyderabad. Or by
Mm-hmm.
using line charts, we have to compare total cancellation by customer or by driver cancellation over days. And using stacked bar chart, we have to compare customer cancellation across zone and 4 hour window. And we have to observe that there are any confined any particular time or window or zone in which cancellation is more or not. And by
Mm-hmm.
using scattered charts, we have to understand that which factor have a strong correlation with the cancellation. Is it price, demand, or average estimated time arrival? To give conclusion, I have created some charts.
Mm-hmm.
In first question, I created cluster column chart. By observing this, we can say Hyderabad had the highest summer cancellation percentage, which was 29.60%, followed by Bengaluru, Pune, and Jaipur. And to give answer of second question, we have I have created a stacked bar chart
Mm-hmm.
in various zone in Hyderabad city, and here we can observe that Zone 8 had maximum number of cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
by customer and by driver also. And in zone 1, there are less number of cancellation as compared to zone 8 or other zones. So we can say in zone 8, there are some issues like traffic or something.
Okay.
And coming to question number 3,
Mm-hmm.
here I have created a line chart. By observing this, we can say that on day 1 to 2, there is a normal cancellation, but after day 2, there is some hike in cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
On day 4, the cancellation are on peak. After that, on day 5, it's begin to normal, and on day 7, the cancellation is lower than all the days. So here we can say that on day 4 there are more traffic, or there are some glitches in app or something that lead to more cancellation by driver and customer. And here also driver cancellation is more than customer cancellation more than driver cancellation.
Okay.
So to solve question number 5, here I have created uh, a stacked bar chart. Here we can say that there are not any particular confined time or time zones in which a cancellation is more. All the cancellations are look similar in all particular zones and all particular window in Hyderabad city.
Okay.
And coming to question number 5, here we can say average price is greater than all the cities. So s- uh, average price is a factor that leads to more cancellation, and here and by demand we can see that the demand is lower for Hyderabad city rather than other cities. So demand is not correlated much, and also average estimated time is more than other cities like Bangalore, Jaipur, and Pune. So average estimated time and price is the factor which led to more cancellation.
Okay.
That's it. Thank you. And can you
Oh.
give a feedback where I can lagging and where I can improve?
Mm, no, I think it's all good. Um, there is no specific feedback. You have come up with quite a good analysis. I mean, as a beginner, yes, it's quite a good analysis. So you have
Thank
represented
you,
your
ma'am.
charts in a different way and all. You have added the aesthetics to it. So good work. So here you have done
Thank
the
you, ma'am.
conditional coloring, right? Is it so? Or you have manually applied the colors?
No, oh, no, ma'am. Manually apply the color, not condition.
Oh, okay. Okay, fair enough. Good work.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you all.
Yeah, great work.
Soumya, you want to go
Thank
next?
Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I'm doing it.
Okay.
Ma'am. Show me a desktop, ma'am. Please give me request. Sorry, not on my phone, ma'am. Please give me request in desktop.
Which one?
Which it is muted, ma'am.
Other one.
Which
Other
one
one.
is muted? Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, please go ahead.
Okay. Can you hear me, ma'am?
Yes.
Uh, okay. Okay. Good evening, ma'am. Basically, the question is that a senior product manager from an app-based company who approached me. He had to analyze his cancellation to have a doubt in his analyzation of cancellation. So sorry, just a minute. Just a minute, ma'am. Sorry, some problem.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, in Hyderabad region, uh,
Mm-hmm.
actually we compared some few cities like Hyderabad, Bengaluru, Pune, and Jaipur. He has a more cancellation, which is compared to other cities. And he came up with the conclusion that Hyderabad has a more cancellation with of 66%.
Mm-hmm.
So based on he makes some analysis and he came with some reasons. Uh, s- so that make with the reasons we have make some analysis. So with the questions we make some analysis of using bar charts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First question is that using a bar chart, we have to compare average total cancellations by city. Yes, does Hyderabad have a maximum cancellation percentage? So actually from my analysis, Hyderabad have a more cancellation with of 33.2 percentage, ma'am, as compared to
Mm-hmm.
Bengaluru, Pune, and Jaipur. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
then second question and my analysis this. This is by using a side-by-side bar chart. We just by comparing customer and driver cancellation. My analysis is that I compared and using this bar chart, driver and customer cancellation. For zone 8 in Hyderabad region, actually, this is only for Hyderabad region. Zone
Mm-hmm.
1 has a low number of customer and driver cancellation. For zone 8, customer and driver cancellation is higher. Dark blue is a driver and sky blue is a customer's cancellation. We have came into conclusions that driver cancellation is less compared to a customer. Sorry, driver cancellation is low than customer cancellation. Then third analyze is that using a line chart.
Mm-hmm.
Total cancellation, customer cancellation, driver cancellation over days. Note your observation using line chart. So this is my line. By using this line chart, for a day 4 and 5 have a more number of cancellation.
Mm-hmm.
Then say compared to other days. For 2, 1, 6, and 7, approximately those cancellations was equal compared to 4 and 5. So have to look up to that day 4 and 5
Correct.
in my observation. Yeah. Then fourth question is using stack bar chart. Observe customer cancellation across zones and hard window or cancellations confined to any particular time zone or window. My opinion is that my opinion is that no confined time zones or particular time zone or time window or zone. But when it comes to a zone 5, 4 to
Mm-hmm.
8 time is that taking some um, cancellations may be less in number. But in zone 8, 0 to 4 hours, 4 hours has a more time confined. I mean, time cancellation happen. Okay,
Okay.
next. Actually, I'm not sure that this one is right or wrong, but I would say please tell me after that if this is right or wrong, because if it's wrong, I will change it by next tomorrow, ma'am.
Okay. What are you
Okay,
comparing here?
I'm comparing here. Comparing it with cancellations totals with price demand estimated time arrival and then average fulfillment. But here my conclusion is that demand only. using that.
Okay, yeah. So
I
this
don't
chart needs
know.
to be monitored for a bit. So when you're comparing the correlation, your one measure should be on
Mm-mm.
x-axis, one should be on y-axis, and then um you can create a
Ah,
trend line or something to calculate the correlation. So you need to work a little bit on this
yeah.
scatter plot.
Okay, sure, ma'am. Okay, tomorrow I will change and come with the correct answer.
Yeah,
Ma'am.
yeah, correct.
Thank you. Okay, ma'am.
Okay,
How I did, ma'am?
it was good. Good attempt.
Okay, thank you. This is my first item, and thank you so much.
Okay,
Okay, thank you.
okay. Who will go next?
I can do
Can I
that.
go next, Sadhvi?
Okay. I didn't see your name. Can you please come again?
Shipra.
Shipra. Okay. Yeah, Shipra, please go ahead.
So yeah, we have cab based data like Uber, Ola, or Meru. So
Mm-hmm.
here the senior product manager wants to know about the certain values. Like he
Mm-hmm.
has gone through the data and realized that the number seems fine for the Hyderabad city among the top cities, but there are highest number of cancellations across 6% to their if we compare to the other cities also. So on that basis he is confused with about the anomalies, creating anomalies. So he has the certain questions which needs to be answered so by the this analysis. So the first question is about the using the bar chart. We have to compare the average total cancellations by the cities, and on that basis we have to tell the if the Hyderabad has the maximum cancellation percentage or not. So in the given bar chart, we can see that the Hyderabad has the maximum cancellations among all the other four cities compared to Bangalore, Pune, and Jaipur with the 33.17%. The next question arised is using a side-by-side bar chart, compare the average customer cancellations versus the driver cancellations across the different zones in the Hyderabad, as Hyderabad has the highest maximum cancellations. So we can see the zone 8 has the highest cancellations to 29.88% in the customer cancellations, and the driver cancellations are 5.53. It is in all the basis of the all the in zones compared to 10 zones, the zone 8 has the highest cancellations in both the categories, the customer cancellations or whether it is the driver cancellations. And compared to that, the lowest is the zone 1 with the 25.18% in the customer cancellations, and the driver cancellations is 4.66. Moving to the next question, we have to draw the line chart compared the total cancellations, the customer cancellations, and the driver cancellations over the days. So here the chart predicts very clearly that on the day 4 there are the highest maximum cancellations by the customers and the drivers is given, and it has arose by the day 2 to day 4 strategically, and before that, before the day 2, it is some or what of constant, and after the day 5 to day 7 it is also some or more or less it is constant. And the next question is using the stacked bar chart, the observation is for the customer cancellations across the zones and the window 4-hour window, and the we have to predict are the cancellations confined to any particular time window or the zone. As we can see there is no as such confination for the particular time window or zone, but if we see the zone 5 has the compared to more or less zone 5 has the lowest figures, and basically the 4-hour window if we compare to the 4 to 8 timings, it is 2.20. cancellations.
Okay.
The next is the scatter chart, and based on the scatter chart, there are different factors on which the correlation with the cancellation has to be predicted. So the with the price, it is showing the downward trend, and so with the demand also. But as we see, the average, the ETA has the upward trend and shows the stronger correlation. So, on the basis of this, we come to a conclusion that there is the average waiting time by the drivers is more than the other two factors, and it can be due to the traffic problem also, or there may be a problem with the vehicle during the ride, during the when the uh, what we say that the drivers reflect the orders. And there can be another issue also, that there is some a network issue also, that the drivers are receiving the this confirmation later, on later period. So these can be the arising issues.
Okay. Okay. Now here your scatter plot is little bit incorrect, because scatter plot should have all the data points. So click on any one of the chart.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have brought city. So now what it is doing, it is aggregating on the basis of city, right? So
Yeah.
we don't want to calculate it on the city. We want to calculate on the entire data. So you can do one thing. You can remove the city from the values. From the values well, you can remove city,
Yeah, removed.
and then x-axis and y-axis you just have to click on the drop down and change it to don't summarize. Don't summarize for both of them. Yes,
Okay.
correct. And now you will get the right result for correlation.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So you can do this for other charts also. Okay. Apart from that, a good attempt.
Thank you, Vidhi.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Chipra. Who will like to go next? Who is ready?
Uh, can I do that?
Yeah, Ravi, please. Let me make you the presenter.
Yeah. So basically, there might be some background noises, so you'll have to
No
excuse
problem.
me for that.
No problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes,
Yes. So basically, I'll just open the questions first. So this was the question PDF. So basically, the problem description says that we are working and we have been approached by the senior product manager, and he wants to check some, like details or data regarding the Ola or Uber company, basically the cab company, right? So there are some basically demand fulfillment. These are the terms or fields which are present in the data set, so we'll not talk much about that. After that, basically we have been given a data which is let me just open Power BI. So this was the data, right? So we had to first load the data with the help of this Power BI, and see, basically this was an Excel workbook. So I clicked on Excel workbook and loaded the data. Once it
Mm-hmm.
no, basically I used transform data because there was one column which needed to be removed from the data. I think it was null column. Basically all the values in the columns were null, so I just used transform data and went to Power Query editor, right? So over there I just deleted this one column. I think it was over here in the last. Uh, there was a null column basically, so I had to remove that column. And after that, the whole data was quite good. So I did not do any transformations. I just loaded the data to Power BI desktop, and after that we had to create the reports to, like, answer the questions that were supposed that we were supposed to answer basically. So the first question
Mm-hmm.
was, I'll go with the first question. It was using a bar chart, compare the average total cancellations by city. Does Hyderabad have a maximum cancellation percentage? So we had to create a bar chart to compare the cancellation average cancellation percentage of all the cities, and it was asked whether whether Hyderabad have the maximum cancellation percentage or not. So I created a chart, a bar chart basically, in which I selected these fields. So it gave us the average cancellation percent, average total cancellation percentage by city basically, right? So here we can see that Hyderabad is having basically the maximum cancellation percentage out of all cities, whereas Jaipur is having the lesser amount of cancellation percentage. So we had to observe this, whether Hyderabad has the highest cancellation percentage or not, right? So we can see from this chart that Hyderabad does have the maximum cancellation percentage. Moving to the next question, it was let me show the question first. Okay, here's the question. Yeah. So using a side-by-side bar chart, we had to compare average customer cancellation and driver cancellations basically across various zone in Hyderabad. So we had to just select one city, and out of which we had to see various zones and the cancellation percentage, be it average of customer cancellation or driver cancellation. So this was a chart that I created using these fields basically. And in this chart we can see the different zones that are available in Hyderabad. So in this chart what we can see is basically zone 1 is having lesser number of customer cancellation percentage compared to the other zones, and zone 8 is having the higher. So we can we can do one thing. We can compare these two zones, and then we will get some solution, so that we can reduce the cancellation percentage of zone 8 with the help of zone 1 maybe. Because when we compare these two zones we will come to some conclusion why is it lesser in zone 1 and why is it higher in zone 8. So we can compare these two zones, and we can fix some of the problems that are having in different zones basically. So I'll move to the next question, which is using a line chart compare total cancellations, customer cancellations and driver cancellations over days. So different we had to compare different type of cancellations over days. So this was the chart that I created to compare the cancellations percentage. So yeah, so this is a line chart. I used these fields basically, a day, and on the y-axis I selected some of customer cancellation, driver cancellation and the total cancellations. So here the orange line says the total cancellation, and the blue line shows, the dark blue one shows driver cancellations, and the light blue it shows customer cancellation. So basically we can observe one thing, that from day 1 to day 2, the there was no, I mean, not much change in the cancellation percentage. But when we came to second, third and fourth and fifth day, so there was slightly increase in the custom cancellation percentage, be it driver cancellation percentage or the customer cancellation or the total. So we can observe that there was some problem in day 2, 3 and 4 and 5. So we can observe what was the problem in these days, and we can maybe come up with a solution to fix the customer or the driver cancellation percentage, right? I'll just move to the next question, which is using a stacked bar chart observe customer cancellation across zones and 4-hour window. Okay, So we had to basically use a bar chart and observe the customer cancellation across like all the zones with the help of 4-hour window, right? So I created this chart basically with the help of these fields. Wait a second. Yeah, with the help of these fields. So over here we can see zone is on the y-axis and sum of customer cancellation or is on the x-axis, and on the legend we have the 4-hour window. So basically we can compare zone 1 to zone 9, and we can see that I mean most of the like cancellation percentage in all the time frame basically. So here it is 4-hour like from 12 to 4, and then from 4 to 8, 4, and then 8 to 12 p.m., then 12 p.m. to 16 to 9. So basically in all the uh, time windows almost like the average cancellation percentage was same basically, right? So there was not much difference. We can see that in first time frame 2.7, second 2.7, third. So, and in all the zones basically the chart goes the same, so there was not much difference in the time zones basically. So uh, yeah, moving to the next question. Basically I faced some problem in this chart, scatter chart, so I did not create this one because I had some doubts, right? So I did not create this one. I need to uh, work on this basically.
Okay. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Fine. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, good attempt,
Thank
Ravi.
thank you.
Good presentation. Work on this and then show it to me, the scatter chart.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you.
Okay. Rajat, you want to say something?
Uh, Hello, I'm audible.
Yes.
So I can share now.
Yeah, sure.
You can make me a presenter.
Yeah, please.
Okay. 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 Now it is showing. So as the problem statement has been given to us, that our project manager or project lead has been stuck with some of the cases like the mostly the cab companies like Ola, Uber, and other hire Meru and another example-based cab companies are have deal with the higher percentage of cancellation in some of the metro cities, where the some of the higher percentage cancellation is seen to be in while going through the data. He observed the Hyderabad has the a little higher rate, over like 6% in Hyderabad more as compared to other cities, metro cities. So he has given some task to us to get out the some analysis and take some uh, go with some analysis and short some data with that to help to understand what the exact thing was going on in the other cities, and what the reason behind the cancellation of the mostly cancellation by customer or uh, uh, drivers. So
Mm-hmm.
going through with the data and going with the questions and all. So some of the questions he has derived to exactly see where the main reason behind the cancellation. So first of all is to see the is there really high percentage of cancellation in there in cities like Hyderabad other than Bangalore, Pune, and Jaipur. So where I have selected this scattered uh, cluster column chart to show that Hyderabad is a little higher rate over like 6%, as he has 6 to 7 point, 6.5% as he has seen in the data as well.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, the what are the percentage of cancellation by the drivers over to the value of customers? So customer cancellation is around 28% in that of total cancellation, and the left was done by the drivers around 5%. And with the other questions like to compare the using line chart compare total cancellation, customer cancellation, and driver cancellation over days. So here are what I have done. So I have compared it over the days that I have sorted it out for the Hyderabad only. So here we can see there is some major changes in day 3 to and day 4. So there may be some things wrong with both these days. Maybe uh, it can be of several reasons where it could be affect the cancellation thing. And after we'll see that in page number 3, the what was the next question? Using stack voucher, observe customer cancellation across all 4 zones in 4-hour window, cancellation confirmed by particular time zone or window. So here what I have observed, there is no several exceeding or exceeding in cases. Like all 4 zones have the similar rate of cancellation over the all time zones. So by seeing this that there is no uh, I could analyze for the properly. So I'll go through the next question. It is that using the scattered pattern to describe what is the main reason behind it. Is it price, it is demand, or it is the estimated time average? So what I've done here, I have taken in x-axis is the average cancellations, and in y-axis the different variables like average ETA, average price, average trip size, and demand. So what I've observed here, all the correlations I can see like average price, average demand, and average trip size are going in downward trends, whereas the average estimated time is going to upward trends. Where by seeing this, I could give some analysis to the manager, like the estimated time average in the Hyderabad with corresponding to the day 3 and day 4. There might be something which are getting interpreted to that cab service customers. Is it more average estimated time that is 20 minutes, 30 minutes? So that might be the main reason behind it.
Okay, so you also need to a little bit modify your scatter plots because scatter plots are I think you have aggregated it on the city, right?
Right.
So you
I
need
have
to show
aggregated
it.
on city average.
Yeah, so you have to show the disaggregated data. Okay, like I suggested to Shipra.
Okay.
So that would be the best way to
So I have
analyze a
to.
correlation.
Okay. So, but while if I'll segregate it all, it will be look like a bunch of dots. So by seeing that, could we
Yeah, so
analyze
you
that?
have this trend line.
Matlab-
Yes, so you have a trend line. So how the data point should be that if a
Okay.
particular x-axis is increasing, y-axis is also increasing. So your line will go up, like in the first chart. In the second chart,
Right.
x-axis increasing, y-axis decreasing. So line is coming downwards. So this same, the line will tell us that whether the particular correlation is upward or downward, right? Like simple example is
Okay.
more the discount, lesser the profit, right? So the line will come downwards. Same way.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have to just click here. Don't summarize only.
Yeah, don't summarize and remove the values.
Oh, okay. City.
We have to find the data
So I have to take it out from
city
this
wise.
one.
So we have to put city in legend.
Teen legend.
Yeah, maybe
Uh,
because we are
Or
looking
you can
for
no, you can put you can do one thing. We can bring city to legend. That can also be done. Or you can bring it. Can you scroll down? Is there anything else? Any other? So you can apply.
Size flexes total.
Okay. So
Yeah, we
you
can
can
keep
create
city.
multiple. You can create multiple charts. So same. I mean same scatter
Yeah.
plot for each city in the form of a slicer. You can add.
Okay. So that might be the good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So whether he may be like when everybody is done presenting at the end of these 2 days, uh,
Mm.
maybe you can solve all of the questions. So we'll be like more clarified on the same basically.
Sure. Sure. I'll share the solution.
Thank you.
Yeah, I also need to be that because
Okay.
everybody is saying that on 4th of days, but it was coming in my screen that 14th of days the price is high.
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Yeah, in third question, no, in second question, yeah, maybe in fourth question, one, two, three, four. Yeah, it was in line chart compare total cancellation, customer cancellation, and driven cancellation over days. But everybody is saying that it was in 4th of days. But when I expanded in 1 to 30 days, I found that it was in 14th of days. It was higher. It's high, and in 7th days, it little bit hike compared to both in first week and second week. First week it's a little bit hike, and in second week it's high. But everybody is saying that on fourth days. But in when I completed the line chart, I found that in 7th days and 14th days. In
Okay.
7th days, it was 1329278 sum of cancellation, and the in 14 days the sum of cancellation is 1349184%. Maybe if you will solve this problem, then maybe we will
Yeah. I just
find
need to
answer.
go through. I see. I am not getting into much of the analytics part right now because I just want to see how you guys are. I mean, it's an overall performance I'm trying to see. Okay, so I'm not getting into the
Okay.
exact numeric answers that whether this date is correct. Or I'm not getting into the answers. Okay, I'm just looking on a big picture that how you are analyzing and are you able to present. Now I am not also pointing out the small mistake, like a lot of you need to work on your English skills. Okay, you need to work on presentation skills. All these things you need to work on. So it's a very generic observations I'm doing on doing for your case studies. So at the end I will share my presentation again, that will be my perspective to the data. Okay, so there is no numeric answers in these in this case study. That's why a case study is given to you. Okay,
Yeah.
everybody will have their own way of analyzing it. Okay, so don't compare your charts with others. Secondly, do not try to like you can try to get ideas from others charts, but don't try to bring it completely into your chart. Okay, because last three presentations like not last three, I would say some of the presentations I saw that first chart was same. So three people highlighting Hyderabad with red color is suspicious. Three people cannot color the chart with the same color.
No, it may happen because red may indicate that it highlights the bar easily. So many
Yeah,
people
that
got
that
into
is the
that
same thought.
concept.
That is the same thought
Yeah.
It
that
is
came
still
into
From
it
my
my
is
side
mind.
little
also.
difficult. Still, it is little difficult to think about that. Like a lot of people thinking in the same way and highlighting only one bar with a different color, and that different color is same shade. So that is something. These things are like um a little hard to happen if you are working on your case studies independently and your own ideas are coming into the presentation. Such things may not happen generically, but yeah, like you mentioned that you may feel like highlighting a single bar. So two three people may think in that way. So what I want to see is your original ideas, your original way of working on the data. Okay, that's what I want to see, and that's what is the whole objective of the case study. Okay. Anyone has any doubts with respect to Power BI or anything? So before going ahead with the presentations, I want to solve if there are any queries we can address that. Okay, so okay, no worries. Who wants to go next?
Ma'am, can I present?
Yes. May I know your name?
Kanima.
Tanima. Okay. Please go ahead.
It's taking a bit time because of my network issue.
Okay, no worries.
Okay, I hope my screen is
Yeah.
visible.
Yeah, we can see your screen.
Okay. Okay, so we got the data is about an app-based cab company, and we have got different metrics like demand, fulfillment, utilization, and cancellation. Cancellation uh, across various cities. So from the data, everything is looking good, except the cancellation percentage in Hyderabad is more. So the product manager want to know what is the reason behind that. So in order to analyze the situation, we have to create few charts. Uh, so I'll go to the first one, which is like using a bar chart, compare the average total cancellation by city. So I have created this chart, and the question is like, does Hyderabad have maximum cancellation percentage? So from the chart, it's clear that Hyderabad is having the more cancellation percentage, which is 33.17 percentage, as followed by the other cities, Bangalore, Pune, and Jaipur. The second question was using side by side bar chart, compare average customer cancellation versus driver cancellation across various zones in Hyderabad. So I have created one side by side chart. So from the chart, it's clear that average customer cancellation is higher than driver cancellation, and in zone 8, both average customer cancellation and average driver cancellation is more, and in zone 1, both the average customer cancellation and average uh, driver cancellation is the lowest. The third question is using a line chart, compare total cancellation, uh, customer cancellation, and driver cancellation over days. So this is a line chart where from the chart it is clear that for first and second day, the sum of cancellation is normal. From day 2, it's started gradually increasing, and it's at peak on day 4. And from day 4, it's again started gradually decreasing, and coming back to normal from fifth day to seventh day. Uh, the fourth one is using stacked bar chart, observe customer cancellation across zones and 4-hour window. Are cancellation confined to any particular time window or zone? So from the chart, the data is looking similar. Like there is no such thing as like cancellation are confined to any particular time zone or window. The data looks similar in all 4-hour windows and like across different zones. So that is the conclusion I got from this chart.
Okay.
A bit time. Okay. The fifth one is using a scattered chart. Understand which factors have a strong correlation with cancellation. Is it price, demand, and ETA, average time of arrival, etc. So I have created scattered chart based on price and demand and average ETA. So from the chart, average price and demand showing a downward trend, and average ETA is showing an upward trend. So it's clear that average waiting time causes more cancellation compared to average price and demand.
Okay, fair enough. Good. Who wants to go next?
Ma'am, I can present.
Okay, please go ahead. Your name is Sumant, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Sumant, please go ahead.
So, as a consultant, my senior product manager was approved to based on a cab company. He has made an something analysis regarding the cancellations that Hyderabad city has more number of cancellations, and we need to analyze that whether depend on price or demand, why the more cancellations are happening in Hyderabad when compared to other cities. So he have given some problem statements to solve that and do the proper analysis. So by stating we have to compare the average total cancellations by city. Does Hyderabad have maximum cancellations percentage? So I created the clustered column chart based on the cities, uh, and it is showing that Hyderabad has more number of cancellation percentage, 33.17 percentage. Coming to the second question, compare average customer cancellation versus driver cancellations in the zone of Hyderabad. So zone 8 has more number of cancellations, and customer cancellations are more when compared to the driver cancellations. So I've given the order of a descending order. And third question, we have to compare the total cancellations and driver cancellations over the days. So by comparing this, we have a huge number of count of cancellations during Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So it is going to the peak of 1,266 number of cancellations by comparing all the three total and customer and driver cancellations. And fourth question, we have to observe the customer cancellations across the zones and the 4-hour window. So zone 8 has a more number of cancellations when compared to other zones. Zone 8, 9, 10 have more number of cancellations, and it has and during 12 a.m. to 4 a.m. There are more number of cancellations, and less is that 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. and more less number of cancellations is zone number 5, and we need to work on these three zones so that we can reduce the cancellations.
Okay.
And fifth question, we need to find the scatter charts using the price, demand, and the ETA, estimated time of arrival. So by when the price is increasing, cancellations are decreasing. So there is no problem with the price thing. And when the demand is increasing, the cancellations are also decreasing. So the problem with the estimated time of arrival, when the time is increasing, the cancellations are also increasing. So when the cancellations of estimated time of arrival is going to decrease, then only the cancellations are going to decrease, as per my analysis.
Okay. Fine, fair
And
enough. Okay, okay, good attempt. Okay, any queries, any doubts, any questions?
Yeah, by the Saroj this
Mm-hmm.
side, I
Mm-hmm.
have a question.
Yeah.
Actually, all the people are solving these charts questions, and where they find it actually, and how are you given any task in last class for
Yes,
this?
I had
Actually,
given
to
this
get
case study in the previous class, and the data and the problem set is present in the drive link.
in the drive link.
Yes.
Okay, okay.
So, who is remaining now for tomorrow? Can you quickly raise your hands?
Yeah, me, ma'am,
Ra.
Sandhya.
Okay. Who else? Savita is also there, right? Savita, Rintu, Saroj, Ashwini. Okay. So we'll take these tomorrow then.
And me, Ayush Chaturvedi.
Ayush has also not presented. Okay, Ayush. Okay. So tomorrow you guys have to present. Be ready now. You have got the benefit is that you have got an idea what is expected. So if you have not completed it, polish your case study and presentations properly for tomorrow, and be ready. Okay.
Yeah, by the way, yeah, but please help me with that session one video which
Yes,
we discussed.
Vaidehi. Yes, Vaidehi. I was about to tell the same thing. Please help us with that session one video.
Okay. Let me check with Sanchita.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay then. Let's stop here for today. See you tomorrow, guys.
Yeah,
Bye.
and
Bye.
by the
Yeah.
question I asked is the traffic is on a car, not only the parameter. Is that right?
Traffic. Yeah, it won't be the only parameter. There can be different reasons.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Vaidhi,
Mhm.
actually, sorry to disturb you. I saw the latest uploaded video,
Mhm.
but I have confused in some topics. So, can you explain little bit about that?
Which topic?
Concept of measure and concept of formula, which formula we have to use where and what, like the concept of that formula and the example of furniture you given that.
Mm, okay, let me share my screen. So now I will be only solving the questions shared by Datta. So if you guys want to drop off, you can. Others can drop off. Let me
Really,
share
I
my
have a
screen.
doubt.
And
Like,
also
Yeah,
map is not working in my system very, the
yeah,
map
just a
chart.
moment. Okay. Okay. So first of all, measures are nothing but the so let's say here we have created measures like calculating the shipping cost to sales ratio, right? So whenever you want to calculate something on the filter context or something on the let's say aggregated fields, you create a measure. Measure can be created using this new measure icon or button. Okay, and measures are always aggregated, so you should always put some of something, or some aggregation to your values. Okay, then only you can create a measure. So that's the concept of measure basically. Okay, it is used to create a aggregated formula. That's the concept of measure. Okay, so whenever you are creating an aggregated field, you should always create a measure. Yeah, so that was the first one. Second question, Datta, what was the next question?
Uh, Next question is that concept of formula, like which formula where we use.
Mm, okay, so with respect to formula, um okay, it is a little difficult to explain this. See, if you're creating a column will always create a row level calculation. So if you're creating a column, like here we have created say profit loss. So here we have to use, like, if you are using a condition, you have to use if clause. If you're like, depends on what you want to do, which field you want to create. So based on that, your formula will be determined. Is it a conditional field, or it is an aggregated field, or it is just a row level calculation, like converting sales, um sales dollars to INR. So that is a basic conversion, like multiplying with the number. So just like Excel, how you write, how you determine the formula in Excel, similar way, not exactly same, I would say, something like that. You have to figure out that whatever is the logic of your field, you have to write the formula based on that. And this will come into
Whether
picture
it's
only if you don't have the existing field. Yeah, go ahead.
okay. Yeah, it's like it's about the like the programming language, because in the programming language I'm using like this type of things, if
It's
else
not a programming
conditions.
language, it is more like how you create cells in Excel. It's more like that.
Okay, okay, because if and else the condition we have to use in the Python and all those things, because I know that things.
Yeah, it's a combination of all that. So basically it is you can try to relate it more with the Excel.
Okay, okay, okay. Uh, yeah. And the next question is that the example of furniture. Actually, I'm trying to like understand. It's like I'm trying to understand it, but I'm not going to like the related with it.
Which one?
The furniture one, yeah,
This one?
yeah, yeah. And I'm not getting the this chart
Okay.
in my
So in
system
this
also.
one, yeah. So you need to go to File menu, Options and Settings, Options,
Uh, okay,
and there Security is there. There is an option called as
uh,
Security.
security. Okay,
Yeah, Security. In Security, can you find
yeah,
out there is? Oh no, sorry. Yeah, Security, and there is the option of Map and Field Visuals. So just check that.
okay, yeah, and okay. So
Okay. So now just delete the chart and create again.
yeah, yeah. Now I can. Yeah, yeah, wait.
Okay.
So can you explain this, please?
Yeah. So in this, I hope you have understood the concept of conditional coloring, right? That is clear to you.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay. So now here, what we have done is, we have we have put a filter of category furniture, and we have put the filter of country United States. That's it. So we have put the conditional coloring on states of United States, and also a furniture category. So what the question is, which state on the west coast, so this is the west coast of United States, so which state on the west coast has maximum profit? So now we are going to see that more the profit, greener the color. So California has the darkest green color.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Thank you so much, Vaida. It's like very
Okay.
helpful for me.
Okay.
Thank you so much again.
Okay.
Hi, Vedi, Abhijit here. While presenting, I guess there was some problem with my
Yeah,
scatter
Abhijit.
chart. I have tried, yeah. While presenting, there was some problem with my scatter chart. Means I presented it based on the cities. I have corrected it. Can you have a look at that once? Is it okay?
Yeah, sure. You want me to make the presenter?
Yeah. Is it okay now? Because I have put the city in the legend field by removing it from the values. So is it okay now, or shall I remove the city from legends too? It looks very
No,
clumsy.
this is fine.
This is
It
fine.
looks like that. Yeah. Um. So the best way to do it can be that create um create these charts for individual cities by applying a filter. That can be one way, or you can use
Okay.
a slicer.
Okay. Okay. I can use a
That
slicer.
will be a better
Yeah.
way.
That
Yeah, that will be
using.
a better way.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Okay.
anyways
Okay.
we are focused more on Hyderabad, right? So slicer
Yeah.
will give us a better way to look into the chart.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Okay.
Vaida, also one thing. Can you tell me about how to like highlight the column ago in the particular chart? Because
I didn't get your question. Highlight the column as in just one column with a different color. Is that what you mean?
yes. In the like the first question, like in the Hyderabad, yeah,
Oh,
Hyderabad
that thing.
city.
Everybody had made it a different color, no? So you can just go to the
Uh,
format pane, and there you have the option of see
okay.
show all. So show all means you can show all the columns. So you can individually change the color of a particular column.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's the way
And,
to do it.
and how we can like the arrange some photos from the other like the from the internet
Images. From images you
images.
can from here you have the option, no? More, sorry, not more visual, sorry. Insert, image,
Hmm.
shapes, buttons, all these things you can add.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. So it can
Okay.
help to like good in the presentation also.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Vaidi.
Okay.
Bye, Vaidehi.
Yeah, bye bye. See you tomorrow, guys. Good night.
See you.
Good
See you.
night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Good night.
Good night, Badai.
Yeah. Good
Good
night,
night.
Vaidi. Bye.
Bye.